Hello, this is ResilanBearcat, and welcome to our Apollo Let's Play series of Dyson Sphere Program. Okay, we're back and picking up where we left off. So what we're going to do today now in this episode is we're going to make some titanium ingots, and then we are going to head back to the homeworld. Now, we're going to pick a spot right down here, kind of picking one of these planetary sectors that has a good bit of space in it. Let's see, this one right here seems a likely area, right down through this area. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a blueprint that I have created for late game. This thing is capable of producing 60 titanium per second. Now, we're not going to get that much. Let's just be, open about what we're going to do. We don't have the blue proliferation. We're going to have to make it somewhere else and ship it in. Once we do, we should be able to get the 60 per second that we want here. Now, in order to do this, we are short on smelters and we are short on some of the other things. So this thing goes right here. Ideally, I would like it closer to this meridian that's over here, but being as I've got this copper node stuff here going on here, we will let that go and we'll just put it right here on this line right here. So what we want to do is kind of zoom in here a little bit. We want to be on the line right there where the blue lines come out of it. And we're going to place that thing down. And it says shift to force it to be built. I don't know which piece of it is not getting built. Let's see. Let's grab some of these things, put them out here. And we are going to need some of these. And we'll let the drones get busy doing their thing down through here. Oh, I see what it is. Some of these things are missing in the middle. Okay. Well then, let's see. We don't want a surface decoration thing. I guess I should have leveled it before I did this. Alright. Now, we'll fix that problem. Let's see. Get all of this down in here. Once we've got everything placed, we'll fill in the gaps. So the way this thing works, so the way this blueprint works, is you can see that we've got 4 rows of smelters that are coming down through here. These come into they fill up a blue belt, and then we use a stacker to stack this stuff up and to ship this thing back out. So let's grab this right here, this right here. I think that's what's missing. Okay, and what we're going to do, because I know we're not going to be getting the full 120 per second to start with, it's just flat not going to be possible coming out of here to begin with. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to come down and set it to 120. So that's 120 every 6 seconds, and it will alarm if it's not receiving that much. Now we'll come over here. And what we want to do is we want to drop a full load of these drones in here. Given what this thing is going to be doing, we will drop a full load of drones in there as well. We don't want drones going half charged. We're going to let this thing charge up. So it's going to bring in titanium, or it will both local supply and remote demand. Let's see, I actually want to do, that'll just be remote storage. Don't really want to do that. Now we do want to demand this for like remote demand. It will use this as a local, actually I'm going to just change this to local storage. We're not going to share this. We want to bring our own supply in here and keep it. This will be remote storage as well. It'll be a local supply. So the only thing that will be shipped off this world is the titanium ingots that it's producing. And it should be producing a lot of them. This is what we expect to see anyway. So let's see. So the charge is going up. We're in good shape there. local supply. Let's see. This should be local demand. And there we go. We are pulling in the resources, and we should see stuff showing up here shortly. So what we want to do here now is, this is going to be the proliferation. This is going to be titanium. That will be titanium. That will be titanium. And that will be titanium. We'll see if this thing will run. Look at all that stuff running. Man, that is just so awesome. That's obviously alarming. It's no longer alarming as it's going higher and higher. So look at the numbers we're producing there now. I mean, that is just 1,800 per minute. Pretty steady on 1,800 per minute. It'll probably stay steady at that. And that is producing a large number of titanium. We're pulling in titanium from all over the planet and getting ready to ship this out. So now that we've got this running, next up is to head back to our home world, and we want to start using this stuff. We want to build the proliferation to bring this stuff in. We've got the coal shipping out, so it's time to head back. We're going to leave this world and go back and find Apollo. Let's get out of the escape. There is Apollo, 4.59 light years. Okay, very good. Let's speed up a little bit. There's the warp. We're headed home. And we'll watch our power drop like a rock. It's a good thing we've got the deuterium cells, because man, does it drop in a hurry. They have plenty of power to make it this far though. We're down to AUs, down under 30, under 25, coming up on 10. And we come out of warp here very well. All right, we've got several AUs left. I'm just going to drop the power down. And we are headed to Apollo 1 this time. That's where we're going to set up our manufacturing. The planet we started on just does not have a lot of empty space. Apollo 1 is, while we're coasting here, we can bring up the map here and kind of look at this. This is a rocky salt lake. It has 100% construction area, 110% wind and 110% solar. Doesn't have very much iron ore, but we're about to fix that very quickly. We are going to drop an interplanetary logistics station down and suck in some iron ore. We should be able to pull in from the other planet. We've got a lot of iron over there, so the iron and titanium issue should be resolved. And so part of what we're going to start working toward is our Dyson swarm. That's part of why we were doing all of this. If we look at the build queue here, let's do it this way, right here. The solar cells, we have to have graphene, which we've got coming off the planet, and then we need the photon combiners, and we're going to try to get the Dyson swarm set up. Probably not in this episode, but we will be working on that very shortly. That is our plan. All right, let's see here. We're just going to crash land right on this planet and figure out our planetary sectors and get going. There's stone. There we go. Very good. Let's see. No, we don't have all of our meridians. Now we were setting up power. We've got 3 rings there. Let's get the rest of our meridians set up since we've got that going here. We can, while we're at it, we'll get that done and then bring some of this stuff in. see here, these weren't quite on the right line. Of course, that one looks like that one is on the right line. Oops, that there. So with the wind and solar power, this is a good planet to, might as well use the wind and solar where we can. They produce quite a bit of power for us. And look, that one's off center too. A drunken sailor put those things down. Alright, and we are back down here to where we started at with the planetary rings down. Okay, so we've got 3 rings here. Let's see what our power situation is. 177. Could wish it was better, but that's okay. We'll take it. So here's what we're going to do. Let's see. But let's first. What do we have? We don't have any coal on this planet. Let's see what we have as far as coal goes in the solar system. If we come out here and we do this, we got 11 million coal, so we've got a lot of coal somewhere. There is 8 million coal on Apollo 3. That is the planet, one of the planetary. So we'll get coal off of that planet, extract that out of there, and we'll go over there and make, that'll be a good place to make the, well, that's Mediterranean. That's our starting planet. Wow, okay. And then 2.5 million there. So we'll make the proliferation over there once we're done here. That'll be one of the things we do. Okay. So let's get some of the iron coming in from the other worlds. Let's, how am I doing on power for Icarus? I'm doing good. Alright, here we go. I'm going to head down here. Oh, this is the equator right here. This is where I want to be. So this is the planetary sectors that I want to build out right in here. So let's see which direction there's not going to be a whole lot in my way. Looks like either one, but this one down here has absolutely nothing in the way if I build using this section right here. Okay, and with that in mind, we are going to put down our first components that we want to do. Now, I tell you what we're going to do, because we are going to build the Dyson swarm here. So let's look at a couple things that we need in order to do that. So this right here is going to require 12 graphene, 12 photons. The photons requires 36 glass. That's a lot of glass. The glass, it requires a ton of stone. I don't need quite as much as that blueprint builds, though. I can actually build a little bit less than that, but yeah, it will take a lot of stone. I have to get a lot of stone up and running, and we have to have the proliferation. Don't really, for the Dyson swarm, don't really need the titanium. But I don't really need the other items. I don't need the iron. But we do have the iron coming in. So this is graphene and titanium in the nanotubes. So I think the next thing to do is, while I was planning on building something here, I believe we will change our minds. This is going to be one of the places where we make a change of plans. Let's go get coal off of our other planet, and then we'll build the proliferation and go do that. So I want to go back to the Mediterranean planet. Let's jump up out of here. We need a bunch of coal extracted. Because the Dyson swarm is kind of my next project. We've got blue research going on. Oh, I need to restart the research. Ooh, we're going to be harvesting coal. All right, research is running. Let's go get as much coal as we can. Any coal that's not done. First, I need to go find my mall. Let's see. Where am I at? Orient myself. North is up there. And the mall is right over there. I was basically on top of it. There we go. I've got drones flying in here bringing me things. Very good. And what we're going to start with is... Oh, we don't have very many mining machines. But it'd be nice to have more of those. The drones are delivering things, but how many of them are they delivering? A lot of them. Okay, good. Alright, that would be why I don't have very many of those. Okay, copper ore. I really don't need copper ore. Let's just get rid of that. I don't think I'm going to miss 3 high purity silicon. At this point, I honestly don't think I'm going to miss 15 titanium. Let's just get rid of that too. There we go. Now, with that in mind, probably will need more power, but I can put these away for now. I don't think I need quite that many. I've got 323 of those. Let's see, I want that thing to bring me at least 400. I want to have at least 400 at all times. If I'm flying around, I might as well have 400 of those as well. Let's see, this, I want at least 2400. I'll do 1200 of those. Then I need more sorters. Don't know if I have that many. So we're just redoing our stack sizes here for some of the different things that we're doing. Smelters, 100 would be fine on those. At least 400 of those, okay. And I want, on the drones, I want 1,000. I want 300 of those. All right, that'll be... We'll carry 50 of those around, and we will carry 50 of those around. All right. It's kind of our new, the new levels that we will carry around. And let's see here. I don't really need all of those. Wrong. Quit it. Okay. There we go. All right, probably don't have enough of those or those. Oh, well, I might be wrong. I do have enough of those. Look at that. And with that, I think we're good to go. Now let's, I don't think I want to be carrying around multiple stacks of those at the moment. And then on these, let's, I've got 400. Let's drop the rest of them in there. All right. Very good. And with that, we will let that be the numbers for now. Let's see here. Oops, back over here. What is this waiting on? Titanium alloy. I have no titanium alloy. And that could be a problem. Let's go check that problem out. We will do it to the proliferation and the different things, but this is the titanium alloy build needs to be dealt with. There's the steel. go back over here. There we go. There's coal. Here's the titanium alloy. It is building some. What is it short on? Sulfuric acid. Of course it is. Okay, let's go see where we're making sulfuric acid at. This is the red science. Okay, we've got the particle containers. Sulfuric acid is at the South Pole. Let's go up this way. So we got to go check this out. So this is just part of the game, is figuring out what's going on with different things, and I realize I'm distracted right now, not following my plan. I am going to get back to the plan, but we need to figure out what's going on with our sulfuric acid. We are producing sulfuric acid, so what's the issue? It's coming out of here, it's coming into here. It's just not being produced in any great supply. You need water to make sulfuric acid. You need stone. You need refined oil. And we don't have any extra. We've used up all of the refined oil. Now, I don't think I'm pulling a whole lot. Yeah, there's a lot of these things not running. So not sure that the sulfuric acid is running. Yeah, those three seem to be running pretty steadily. That's probably all I've got making sulfuric acid. That's waiting on gravitons. That's strange matter. Those things are producing. Deuterium field rods are done. So really it just comes down to sulfuric acid. I need some more sulfuric acid. Probably have to create some more sulfuric acid. What does the sulfuric acid take again? So it needs refined oil, stone, and water. And I guess that's the only sulfuric acid I'm making is right there. That's the only thing I remember ever making. So I'm just not making enough of it. We need more crude oil. There is quantum chemical plant. So we've unlocked that. And we're about to unlock the top level sorter. So let's get a little bit more oil coming out of the ground. And once it's run for a while, it doesn't produce as much as it once did. So we'll put that down right there. And let's see, we need to bring it over here and drop it in on those lines over here. So we're going to build this quite a ways. Alright, let's do this. While the drones are doing their thing, we'll put that there, that there. That there should turn it on. It does. We'll bring it, we're just going to bring it right over in here and join it into this line. Belting it halfway around the world, we might as well continue on and do it all the way around the world. Right. That will be more crude oil coming in there. Now let's see if there are more crude oil over here. Let's just go ahead and tap into them as well. Try to get the whole thing running a bit better. All right, let's see. Gathering. Oil extractor. Do that one here. This one here. 2.9, 2.6 per second. Both of those will fit on a 3 per second belt. That oil is all the way down to 75.75 per second. So it's just not producing much anymore. Okay. With that in place now, let's put some power over here. That will go there. That'll go there, that'll go there. There we go. We'll ship that over there. That should get more of this producing. That should get more of these things running. That'll get more of this stuff going. That should produce more, and that should get more of these things running. Now, with the other stuff that I have here, I've already got the stone coming in. Let's move these two things, fill in this little block of water here, and build a couple of them. Build 3 more of those things. So let's see. Water extractors. What I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we're going to do is clean that out of there, like that. We're going to take that out. There we go. And then we will come in here and let's see, we're going to cut this line. Let that build up a little bit. And we're going to take this right here. And let's extend the belts. It should be far enough. It should be far enough there. Let's see. Bring this down here. Okay, and then the water. Go this way, and this way. Okay, and let's see. Alright, we're gonna land. Ain't no reason to be flying around. Wasting things. That'll collide with other objects. Collide with other objects. Lack of item. Lack of item what? What am I missing? Probably these and these. Yeah, there we go. That is exactly what we're missing. Okay, I'm gonna space them out a little bit like that. We're gonna stick 3 more of these in there. And then let's see. And then the sulfuric acid then. Let's see. That goes in here. Okay, and we'll connect that up like that right there. And now we'll put some belts in here, some power in here. Like that. And like that. And that should have everything running. We should be producing more sulfuric acid than we need now. Provided we have enough of the other resources. We should have more oil coming in, so these things should be running at a better pace. All right, and that's going to do for this episode. So we're, I think we've got more sulfuric acid going, so we should be able to produce more of the items. So I mean, part of it is we are working toward the Dyson swarm. I realize probably doesn't seem like it right now, but in the next episode, we're going to start grabbing all of the coal and building the proliferation that we need. Then with the proliferation we need, we'll ship that out to the other planet where we need it for the titanium. And then we will, as part of that, then going to get started on creating the things we need for our Dyson swarm. And so that's going to come back down to, in order to build the Dyson swarm here, we're going to need graphene, which we are getting from the gas giant, and the photon combiners, which we'll get from stone. So we're going to have to get a bunch more stone harvested, as well as to get some more graphene production up and running. And we'll do that in the next episode. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.